going on, y'all? I'm about to send this link out. Then I'm going to go ahead and get started. Give me 1 second, y'all. We are live. All right, cool. Now let me get this TikTok live going. What's going on, y'all? Let me know how the mic sound when y'all hop in here. Test, test, test. Let me know how the mic sound when y'all hop in here. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? I'm getting some stuff set up right now. Let me know how the mic sound when y'all hop in here. How do I add a comment? Give me 1 second. Pin this comment. What's going on, Guy Tay? DJ Tay. What's going on, DJ Tay? Let me zoom this in. We're live on YouTube right now, so you want to see the screen a little better? Go ahead and go on YouTube, but you can chill in here too. I'm gonna be looking at both comment sections, but we're live on YouTube right now. All right, y'all hopping in. We got about 15 minutes till lender session starts. Gonna be looking at a few charts right here. See what we got going on. Have some retracements happen as expected. All right, so we need price to go up a little bit more before we can hop in anything. Let me know how the mic sound when y'all hop in here. What's going on, Jay? I see you in here. All right, better thin some of these levels out so we can see things a little bit better. I'm going to delete this because we didn't go for that. I'll thin this out. I'm going to wait to see how price reacts to this level here. What's going on, Jay? I see you in here. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to set some things up really quick. All right, man. Like always, you got any questions, drop them in the chat. When we pull up any charts, drop them in the chat. Right now, we're just waiting for lender session to start like usual. Ain't missed nothing yet, Bill. We just started the live. You ain't missed nothing yet. We just started the live. Just going through the charts right now to see what the what pairs we'll be looking at going into lender session. But we haven't hopped anything yet. Those just joined the stream, we haven't hopped anything yet. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal, free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last week and last month. Actually, I didn't update it, so that's how we did the week before. I'm gonna tally up how we did for the month as well, because it is a new month, new quarter. So I'm gonna tally all that stuff up later on today. So these are my two trade ideas. I'm either waiting for gold to try to break and hold this level or retrace back up. I'm not against either one of those. Again, just like I went over in the Sunday chart analysis. If you haven't watched the Sunday chart analysis, hit that free signal room. I dropped that last night. Make sure to watch the Sunday chart analysis. But yeah, so if price can break that level, we're going to go for sales. But if it wants to retrace back up, I'm not against that. We can see price possibly do that or come up here, make a low from right here. I don't really want to see it break and go past 1866, 1868 though, if I'm being honest. I just bounced off that level about an hour ago. Nothing to do about that. Okay. Got some action right here. Starting to make a move before London session. We're going to see how this 15 ends. I like how this setup's looking right here, though. Yeah, it's got a little level of traffic, but it already retested that level and it's holding this as resistance. So we can see this setup right here. We got about 10 minutes till London session start, but I do like this right here, so we're going to keep that on the screen. See if GN looks similar. A little bit slightly. I like GN as well, actually. GJ pushing up. So we're going to see if we can break that level. If we can break that level, we could possibly go for short-term buys. This will be the aggressive buy setup if we can break and hold this level. But we're going to see what it does. We're going to see what it does. SPX is rejecting. Let me see what EJ is looking like, because it looks like the euro pairs are moving a little bit smoother than the GBP pairs. We're going to keep this one on gold. I'm going to keep the futures on my other screen, but they got some work to do. So we're going to move these over. But these are my two trade ideas for gold. I'm looking for sales regardless. Not gonna lie, I wanted to see gold retrace a little bit on Friday. That way we don't have to deal with it this week, but we might have to deal with it this week. As far as news today, we don't really got anything crazy going on until New York session. So depending on how this London session goes, it might be again another slow Monday, slow Tuesday. But we do have some action so far starting. I mean, we had a nice rejection here. And the EA did a nice move as well, but it did it like an hour before the stream starts. So we're going to be watching EN, we're going to be watching GJ, and we're going to be watching gold for right now. That's going to be what we're watching right now. Those just joining the stream, we haven't entered anything yet. We're waiting for London session to start. We got about 8 minutes till London session starts. If y'all haven't watched the video I dropped last week, I think it was like on Friday or Saturday, make sure to check that out. I'm also going to be doing the poll for later on this week for y'all's video. Y'all can vote for this week's video. I'm going to do that poll probably later on today or tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. Test. It's the last quarter of the year, y'all. Let's end this thing on a good note. We definitely got to take advantage of this month, all right? Because after November, we got a bunch of holidays back to back to back. But we'll get to that when we get closer to it. Right now, we don't really got to worry about that. Yeah, I'm liking how this is looking. Doing a retest just like I want to see it do as well. As long as it doesn't break this level before the next 15, I'm chilling. I'm not going to jump in this. I'm going to wait for the London session to open. But I do like this first sell setup right here. Did a nice retest in the middle of the lower low. Had a nice drop right here. So I want to see the drop continue. I want it to break the support level. So that's what we're going to be targeting right now. And then those watching recorded live, this is the video I just dropped in the chat. Yeah, but we're going to be watching EN, we're going to be watching GJ and gold. That's what we're going to be watching. We're going to be flipping around to some other charts and pairs as well. These are the main ones we're going to be focusing on right now. I need to get some water. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab some water. Give me 1 second. And we back. Yeah, so gold's currently chilling on this level right here. So we either want to wait for a price to break below this level and hold, which I want to see happen. This candlestick, we're going to just have to wait till London open. Or I want to see price retrace. Like I said, I really want to see retrace first, then go for some sales, because it's dropped and it tanked literally all last week. Like it literally tanked all last week. This was the Monday, went zone to zone, chilled for the rest of the day. Then there were some opportunities on Tuesday to catch a sell. After the drop, it chilled for the rest of New York. And then London session dropped again, then chilled towards the end of New York. Then again, this was New York session, dropped, chilled for the rest of New York. After like 11 o'clock EST, it chilled for the rest of New York and Tokyo session, then did a retracement, then dropped again. And look how, again, it's not a coincidence. Look how it's like chilling right on these levels each and every time. And it's doing that right here as well. Last night I did a little drop going towards this low because, again, like I mentioned in the, I don't know if this was an exclusively members only video, but I know I made a video talking about, I think I mentioned it in my how to read candlesticks video. I think I know I go over this with the members. I'm trying to remember if I broke this down in the video on YouTube or not. I can't remember. But let me pull this up. Let me pull that video up. I'm gonna drop that in the chat regardless, though. I want to say I went over it in that video. We got a couple minutes till London session starts. That's what we're really waiting on right now. But let me find that video. I'm trying to see which one it was. How to read candlesticks. I think it was this video right here. Yes, I'm gonna drop this in the chat right here. Anyone see BlackRock buying Bitcoin mining? I heard something about that, but honestly, BlackRock they own everything, so it don't even really matter. Like BlackRock, if you really look into, it's out there, but I'm gonna say you just look into everything BlackRock's been buying or investing. They own basically everything, so ain't too surprising they're messing with that. And a lot of people think crypto is dead, but crypto is not going anywhere anytime soon. Like things might have, there might be some things that happen here or there, but it's not disappearing anytime soon. There's a lot of people and companies that use crypto, and then I don't know if you remember, like I think it was like I can't remember. I think it was like 2021, maybe the beginning of 2022. They were doing all that like that digital real estate and all that stuff. But yeah, like crypto ain't going nowhere. But BlackRock, if BlackRock buys something, just know they ain't buying or investing in it for no reason. They got a plan for what they're using that stuff for. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, we got this retest. Let's see really quick what these other charts are doing. I did hear like the bull cycle is supposed to restart soon, either next year or like 2025. But I haven't really like looked hard at crypto for a little while. I'd have to look and see for myself. So let me set an alert for this. That way I know when price hit that right there. And y'all don't set alerts. That definitely comes in handy. Like if you look at a lot of charts like I do, okay, June, let's put this back on. Well, we actually have Ian right here. So G is starting to move. The GBP pair is starting to move a little bit. Let's thin this back out. Those just joined the stream, we haven't entered anything yet. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal, free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month. I didn't put last week's on there. I forgot to. So that's how we did the week before. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out yourself. In a little bit, we're going to go over how we did last week as well. And then later on, either today or tomorrow, I'm going to do the recap of the month. And I got to do the recap of the quarter as well, because it is a new quarter. So I got to go over how we did last quarter also. So we got price retracing right here. Yeah, so I like how Ian's looking, but we want to see if it can hold that level. Yeah, this stuff just ranging. We're gonna leave this alone. I'm set alert for when hits this level though. Yeah, so it looks like I'm not gonna really be messing with these right now, unless price get some volume on these futures. I'm gonna leave them alone for this session. They're nowhere where I want them to be right now, so I'm gonna leave them alone while they try to make their mind up. We got a strong resistance level right here. Price could try to bounce and then drop back at. But as of right now, it's not really at a good level for anything. So we're just going to leave that alone. Let's see what oil's up to. Yeah, I just want to look at those really quick. Yeah, so we're going to keep this one on gold. Yeah, so we're going to continue to look at EN and GJ. We're going to look at a couple other charts as well. Yeah, it's retesting that level. Yeah, so we're just chilling right now. Like I said in the Sunday chart analysis, I ain't know. I mean, unless y'all just started trading like a week ago, most of y'all should know, or at least have noticed, that Mondays and Tuesdays are usually the slower days. There has been some times where we see some nice moves, but usually Mondays and Tuesdays are slow days until like New York session. But we're going to see what happens here. We got price at these levels. It's still holding as low as resistance, but I'm going to be waiting for this to turn red and try to drop down before I try to enter it. But this is a nice position for a sell. We got a slight level of traffic to the left that's struggling to break. Strong support level that it hit yesterday. I mean, not yesterday, on Friday. But is that a good level for a sell, to be honest? Could try to retrace a little more, but I like how it looks. Got a smooth downtrend right here as well. Got the lower high right here. If we can hold this level, we can see a nice lower low get made today. Yeah, so we're just patiently waiting right now. We're just patiently waiting. GJ rejecting that level again. We're waiting for price to do a couple things in GJ. For some safe sell positions to be back down at this level. We went for twice last week. Hit the same levels each time. Rejected. But it's also been respecting this as a resistance like it is right here. So we can break and hold this level of support. Mainly break this daily low. We can see buys, or we can break back below this level. We look for sales again on the daily time frame. We got a little double bottom action here. Failed to hold that level twice. Now it's rejecting. So now we're about to see if it can hold this support resistance level, or if it's going to break it. All right, we can clearly see here how price is treating this as a support level, and how here's the same lows being treated as resistance. Even in real time when we zoom in, we can see price rejecting that level. Yeah, so we're just waiting to see what it's going to do right now. It looks like it's going to try to break it, but we're going to wait to see it do it before we make assumptions. So let's thin that back out. All right, I'm going to write some trade ideas up too, because I am liking how these are looking. I'm going to write a couple of these trade ideas up. Y'all got any questions? Drop them in the chat. I see some of y'all wrote some in the chat. I'm going to get to them in a second. I'm going to write some of these trade ideas up. But you got questions, drop them in the chat. When we look at any charts or pairs, drop them in the chat. And also, by the way, giveaway, we're doing that Friday on stream. We're going to be doing that Friday on stream. We might start the stream a little bit earlier so we can do it before the London session starts. I'll let y'all know when we get to that, though. All right, I'm going to write some of these trade ideas up. We're watching EN, GJ, and gold right now. That's the charts we're looking at right now. At least that's on my watch list. Those just joining the stream, you haven't entered anything yet. These are just trade ideas. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Join a free Signal, free Telegram. Excuse me. You see how on your screen how we did? Well, that wasn't last month. It's a new month now. So that's how we did August. How we did the week before. That's going to be updated tomorrow. But go ahead and hit that first link and check it out yourself. We're going to pull it up in a little bit as well. I think I'm going to keep it right there. I think that's a decent stop loss. We're looking at possible GBPJPY right there. Looking at possible gold sell right there. Yeah, we can do that right there. Do that right there. I like that wick right there. Yeah, so we're gonna. All right, cool. I got them written up. I don't got gold written up, but we're watching GJ and we're watching EN right now and gold. But gold's got a little work to do. I feel like it's gonna be doing what NAS and SPX is doing. So we're gonna be watching the currency pairs right now. Oh yeah, I like how that's looking. I like how that's looking. All right. You think it's a sign for a bull run? I don't know. Like I said, I gotta look at the charts. I have to look at the charts. I haven't really paid attention to crypto in a little while. I have to look at the charts and see, but I do know that it was like 2020 towards the end of 2021 or 2021 going into 2022. One of them, that's when Bitcoin did that huge pump up. Because I remember I was in that thing at like 20K, 30K, and I wrote that thing all the way up to when it hit the 60K peak. I mean, we can pull it up in a second. We got some charts right. We can pull it up in a second. Even though what is I'm gonna use Coinbase's. Let's actually see what it's looking like really quick. We got some charts about to move though, so we're about to zoom out and just take a look really quick. I mean, we hit that strong support level. After we hit that strong support level, it's slowly pushing up. I mean, it's got a little ways to go before we can try to take those highs back out at 70K. Let me see. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong. I'm tripping. Look at the month really quick. It's got a strong level to break, but it's not impossible. Because at the same time, they are not going to want it to go to $0. So, you know what I'm saying? And it went pretty low. It did that huge push. And again, we're gonna if you want to get deep about it, we can get deep. But let's look at these charts really quick before we do that, because I'm gonna get a whole sidetrack, because we can really talk about it. But give me a second. Let's pull these charts back up before I get sidetracked. And let's take this off the monthly, because I'm about to throw myself off. All I'm gonna say is, like I said, like when I trade every day, and when there's a news day, not a news day, I really don't even look at the news, nothing like that. Like if I hear anything about the news or anything like that, it's because someone else told me, like one of my members informed me, or when I'm on social media swiping on TikTok, that's when I might hear something. But for the most part, I just look at the charts. And there's a reason why I just look at the charts. And we're going to talk about it in a little bit. And because the reason why is because the news and the reports, they're always late to the party, but there's a reason for that. Give me 1 second before we get sidetracked. I like how Ian's looking right here. I like how Ian's looking right here. I like how GJ's looking as well. New 5 minute just started. I'm writing some trade ideas up. Because you got to understand, it's just like what I talk about with trading all the time. Trading is very simple. It's just there's people that purposely make it complicated so they can capitalize off people depending on them. And then there's people that just pretend like they know what they're talking about, and they just repeat stuff that sounds good that they heard on social media, and that just pushes it because they're like, oh, okay, I just heard 20 people say the same thing, so that must be true, or that must be the case. There's a lot of people in the space, but one thing I want to talk about is the news and the government, right? The government, banks, hedge funds, whatever, they all control and make the markets do what they want to do, and they do it when they want it to, they make it do it when they want it to happen. Give me 1 second, because this is moving. I kind of like how this is looking right here. So give me 1 second before we break that down. Just think about this, all right? So that one summer or whatever, we had that huge pump up on Bitcoin and crypto and stuff, right? And then what happened after that huge pump up? The NFL started, right? And if I don't know if y'all remember, but the last not the last, like two, maybe I can't remember. I'm terrible with months and time, but like I want to say like 2 Super Bowls ago, maybe going on 3. That's when they had all those crypto commercials, right? And that was like the first time they had all those crypto commercials. They literally had like 6 crypto commercials during the Super Bowl. They had that, and they had that that racist Google commercial, but that's a whole nother story. And they were promoting everybody to buy crypto. Oh, use this QR code, get crypto, get crypto, get crypto, right? Buy Bitcoin. And they were telling people to buy at the very peak. That was after that thing shot up from 30, 40K to 60K, almost 70K. That's when they were telling everybody to buy into crypto, right? Then what happened a couple months after that? The downtrend, the drop happened, right? It literally dropped like a month or so after it hit that peak. So everybody that bought crypto, they lost all their money. Well, everybody that sold made their money off that. And then that's when everybody was like, oh, just to feed into the noise, like, oh, crypto's a scam, trading's a scam, stocks is a scam, blah, 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 blah. Like, it's not a coincidence that they told everybody to buy, and they were doing all these promotions for crypto to buy crypto right at the peak. And as soon as the peak happened, they had everybody buy in, and what happened? Prices dropped. So literally, everybody that bought around 60, 50K, they're in drawdown right now, or they just closed their trades and just took the L. Well, not really trades, positions or whatever the case may be. But I don't see it going to zero. That's for sure. I see it going back up. Like I said, it's not going anywhere. Like the way they have it established, there's a lot of things behind the scenes that be using crypto. I don't see it going away anytime soon. So Ian's doing its thing. TV1 just got hit. So let's see if GJ is following suit as well. It's a strong candle. We got to do 15 about to pop up. Yeah, so we've been watching GJ, we've been watching gold. All right, cool. We're gonna see if GJ can break that level. Got the small level traffic is going to have to break, but if we can do that, we could go for an aggressive buy there. Gold still chilling. I'm seeing that retrace. I'd very much so like to see this retrace. I'm gonna delete this because this is what I'm looking for right here. We cover analysis. We cover analysis on this channel. Yeah, I mean, if y'all when we look at crypto, like I said, I got the channel made. I just stopped because I know a few people want it, but it wasn't enough to make me like put in, because the way my life is right now, I have to like really schedule stuff. So like, it wasn't enough request at the time when I was talking about it for me to be like, okay, there's enough people that want me to do this, so I'm gonna put in time to make the channel. Well, I got the channel, but posting it and do my research and analysis. Because like I said, I've been focused on forex and futures the past year. I kind of left that alone, like maybe 2 years, about to go on 3 years. I was doing that. Like I used to trade XRP a lot, Solana a lot, Ethereum and Bitcoin too, but I was mainly trading like Litecoin, Solana, XRP. Those were like the golds of the crypto space, if that makes sense. And then like Bitcoin and Ethereum was like the futures of the crypto space. Like I used to trade those all the time, even on the weekends and stuff. That's when I was like a super chart addict. I kind of chilled out. Back in the day, I used to be in the charts literally. I mean, I'm on the charts kind of all day still, but like that was like 24/7. And then with crypto, even when the markets were closed, I was still in the charts and stuff like that. But if anyone got questions, by the way, I can pull it up and start looking at analysis and stuff like that. But as far as like news and stuff or like reports, I'm gonna keep up with none of that stuff. Keeping it 100 with y'all. I don't watch the news. I don't care what they got to say for the most part. I just look at the charts. Euro knock. I don't know what you. Is that still the Euro New Zealand? I don't know what that last one was. I don't know what you're talking about right there. Bilby, let me know what you meant right there. New 15 just started though. GJ's still kind of chilling there. So let's see what these other charts are up to. In one position with the members right now, slightly blue. I want to see if it'll go a little bit further though. Yeah, this thing dropped literally like literally an hour before we got on the computer. Nothing we do about that one. We got an alert for this. Just gonna keep this on gold. Just hugging this level, but I want to see a retrace. That's why I deleted the other short idea. GJ rejecting that level still. Again, we're waiting for price to either break that level. We're waiting for price to. We can do an aggressive buy. Price can break and hold this as support, but as you can see, it's still treating as resistance, just like last time. Or we're going to wait for price to break below this level, so we can go for sells again. That's what we're waiting on right now. I'm not going to go for sells right here. I'm going to wait for price to break one of these blue levels. Yes, I trade off gold levels too, but the way GJ set up, I want to wait for one of those levels to get broken. And gold's still trying to act like it's trying to break that level. Again, if it breaks and holds it, I'm not against going for sales. Will it go the full move? I doubt it. I do see a retracement in our future. Let's go on a bigger chart. Not the 2 hour. I don't even use the 2 hour. Let's just go on the 4 hour. Yeah, I see price retracing on a strong support level here. Yeah, if it wants to break that level, I'm not against it either. Yeah, we're just chilling, page. So while we're chilling, y'all, let's go ahead and go over how we did last week and all that good stuff. So we hit that first link. First thing you're gonna see is that link to the live. Then you're gonna see. Hold on, let me pull my thing back up. Get this. Hold on 1 second. I totally forgot. Let me start this live back up. Hold that thought 1 second, y'all. Go live. I'm still trying to get used to going dual live. Cool. So we back to it. We back to it. All right. So if you hit that first thing in the description, you're going to see that link to the live. Then you're going to see some student results right here. Then the Sunday chart analysis. If you haven't watched that, make sure to watch that. Again, we're doing the giveaway on Friday. There's going to be 3 winners to the giveaway. Then you're going to see how we did last week. So last week was a different week. Only traded. I mean, I traded Thursday and Friday, but I wasn't 100%. I was doing for some stuff. Ain't gonna talk about it is what it is. We back at it. But Wednesday didn't take any trades because I was out in the ER hospital. But Monday we caught 3,300 pips. Tuesday we caught 27. Wednesday didn't take any trades. Thursday caught 74 pips. Friday we got 21 pips. End the week with a total of 3,422 pips caught. 5-1. I gotta change that. That's how you know I'll be copying and pasting stuff. It wasn't 100% win rate. It wasn't 100% win rate. We're gonna have to change that. We're going to change that right now. That's how you know I'll be copying and pasting stuff. Let me fix that right now. It's like those that be watching me, it's like at least once a month, or not twice a month. When we're doing these recaps, I catch some typos. So let me fix that really quick. Don't bug anything. Let's see a magic trick. All right, we're just going to keep that at 83. All right, bam. So we had an 83% win rate last week. Click right here is going to tell you the beginning of the week where we had the Sunday chart analysis as well. So if you didn't see last week's Sunday chart analysis, check out last week's Sunday chart analysis as well. We pretty much predicted the projection that price was going to go the entire week for 2 weeks in a row because the Sunday before that we did the same exact thing. But every trade posted as my personal entry, SLs. Took an L on this trade, but it ended up going our way the next day. But we're still going to count that as L because literally it tapped our SL and then dropped the direction. If our SL was a pip higher, we would have still been in that trade. But Monday we went 1-1, took a nice SPX sell, took a loss from that GJ setup. This one I let y'all know GJ ended up going as projected. So we go on GJ. We're actually on GJ right now. And we go to Monday. Where is Monday? Here's Monday. This was the sell setup. Let me fix this. So we go to the SL. SL was 181.95. So let me put that back on 181.95, which was like right here ish. It literally tapped it. Literally tapped. So if it was at like 186, 190, it wouldn't have even hit our SL. Literally tapped our SL, and as you can see, there was no volume. It literally just bounced on the support resistance level that entire day, just like it did that Friday before. And then the next day, it dropped and ended up going our direction. So was the right idea. Stop loss was literally just a pip too low. So we went 1-1 on Monday. Then on Tuesday, took a 1 trade with the members, took a GA sell. Caught 27 pips. Wednesday, I was out. Didn't take any trades on Wednesday. Took trades that night, though, or the next night with the members. Then what day was this? The 28th. I'm terrible with days. The 28th, we took this GJ sell, went for round 2 on that. TV3 got hit. And then we took an EN sell with the members, caught 59 pips there, 15 with the GJ setup. And then on Friday, took one trade. There was a lot of other trades. Again, I didn't post a lot of signals on Friday because a lot of the trades that ended up going our direction, they wasn't at the I don't want to say the perfect entry, but I had certain rules for signals, and it was a little too far from the level. They ended up going exactly as projected. So if y'all watch that video, not just the Sunday chart analysis. Oh, no, yeah, watch this video. This is a different video. I replied to the Sunday chart analysis, but you watch this video here. This was the breakdown of all the charts on Friday, and then it ended up going exactly as projected. The main ones I want y'all to pay attention to is the NASDAQ, SPX, and the gold analysis in that video. But GJ looks like he's about to reattempt to try to break this level, so we're going to see if it can do so or not. Ian looks like it's continuing to try to push down. But yeah, that's how we did last week. So the week before that, if we click, this will be a lot quicker if we do this right here. So the week before that, we went 7-0, giving us a 100% win rate, caught 11,387 pips. Then the week before that, we went 7-1, 86% win rate, caught 725 pips. Then the week before that, we went 7-2, giving us a 78% win rate, caught 403 pips. And then the month of August, we went 45 and where is it? Here it is. We went 45-7, giving us a 87% win rate for the month. Only took 7 losses of the month of August, 45 wins. Caught a total of 218,708 pips, 211,933 strictly with the members in advanced play signal room. I'm gonna do the recap of the month later on this week. But yeah, so that's basically how we did last week. I mean, this month, last week. This is how we did the month before that. And then let's see if we can find thoroughly how we did the month of the month before that. I need to figure out where it's at anyway, so I can do the recap a lot easier when I know what the dates are. So let me see if I can find the month before that. If not, we're not going to be here scrolling all day because it's all documented in here. 115.4. Here it is. So for July, we went 34-3, 92% win rate, caught 105,389 pips. So that's how we did last quarter. I'm going to tally all that stuff up later on this week. So be on the lookout for that. You can see all that when you hit that first link in the description from the free signal and free Telegram. Let's see what these charts are doing. So gold is still taking a nap right here. DJ is still trying to figure out if it can do so or not. It's definitely trying. These wicks are showing that it is respecting this low as a support, and it's trying to break this support low. And I mean, resistance, treat that as support. So yeah, we're just chilling right now. We're just chilling right now. If you want to understand how wicks and volume candlesticks work, make sure to watch this video right here. I think I dropped it into the chat, but I'm gonna drop it again. Let me see if I dropped it into the chat first. Pretty sure I did though. Yes, this one right here. So you click this link right here. That video is going to help y'all out. Yeah, we're just chilling, patiently waiting right now. Shout out to everybody watching the live, even though it's pretty slow right now. But hey, that's how it is. Again, it's Monday. Saw this happen last Monday, the Monday before that. Monday before that ain't nothing new. Like I always said, trading is literally just rinse and repeat. The struggle is, figuring out everything. But once you get the basics down, it's literally just rinse and repeat. You look for the same stuff every day. The weeks pretty much go the same way. Only time the weeks are a little bit different is the trend, depending on if there's holidays, news events, and that's literally it. Or there's they're stuck at levels of traffic and stuff like that. But besides that, it's literally the same stuff every day. You wake up around the same time, you go on the charts the same time, you look for the same setups. Everything is literally the same, just rinse and repeat. If you got any questions in the chat, drop them in the chat. When we pull up any charts, drop them in the chat. But if not, we're just going to be watching the charts. I'm personally looking for a setup soon, and we're just going to be chilling. These lives are to help y'all out, but also so y'all can see realistically behind the scenes how trading goes. It isn't just so simple like you see in a video. Even my trade breakdowns, they're quick and simple to the point, but it's not just I open a computer, hop into trade. You know, you got to patiently wait for the setups. You got to wait for confirmations, all that good stuff. But GJ is breaking that level, so we're going to see what this next 15 looks like. That's about to pop up in about 20 seconds. So we're going to see what this looks like. Ian's trying to break this level. We're going to see if we can break the support level, treat as resistance. That's what we want to see. We want to see price break this level, treat as resistance, just like how it's treating as resistance here. Then broke back above, treat as support. So that's what we're waiting on right there as well. All right, new 15. So let's see how this retest goes. Let's see how this retest goes. Gold looks like it's trying to, I know I deleted this, but gold looks like it's going to try to go for it. So we're going to see what this 15 does. It's going to be a tight stop loss if I do go for a sell though. I got the retest. So this is the highest price has ever gone since the downtrend or the slight downtrend began. Because again, we look at all last month, price just dropped all last month. So this was the beginning of September right here. Did a little, that was the last buy we took. After that, price slowly but surely made its way down, which is why we were going for sells all last month. Again, there's a lot of levels of traffic on the way down. So you can see it wasn't a clear drop like this, for example, or this. But I think we can all agree that price went down all last month for the most part. Went down way more than it went up. So now we're about to see if price is going to try to break these levels again, or it's going to do a reversal. Because again, on a bigger scale of things, we are kind of still bullish. If we look on like a big picture, right? Let's go on the naked chart. Wow, I'm gonna keep this just in case. So let's go on the naked chart for real this time. Good enough. All right, so we zoom out, we look at the daily. We don't even need to go on the weekly. Look at the daily. We can see that we had a nice bullish run. Got a little choppy here. Made a little higher high. Got choppy, rejected. But it hit this level of traffic here, and we see price trying to reject and push to the upside, right? So we move these here, and we zoom out a little. I mean, we zoom in a little bit. We can see here, this was that double bottom we was talking about. Price failed to continue to the downside and it's reversing. Now, if you watch my video on how to identify trend and trend reversals, what's going on, Vinoff? I see you in here. What's going on? So have you seen this video on how to identify trend and trend reversals? If you haven't watched this video, I'm about to drop it in the chat right now. It will explain the rules on how the trend works and the rules on market flow. Now, there's multiple different rules for multiple different circumstances, but they all work together. So right now, we're just strictly talking about trends and flow of price, right? So price failed to break this level here. And since price failed to break that level here, it failed to make a lower low. It tried one more time, rejected. So price is struggling to go down. It's got no other choice but to go up. So now, depending on what price does this week, if it breaks those next couple of levels that we were talking about, we could possibly see the bullish momentum come back into play. Or if it rejects that level again and breaks this level, that struggle to break and treat as resistance, we can see the downtrend continue. So that's what's going on with GJ currently. That's currently what's going on with GJ. So it just broke this level. It's about to do a retest. So we're either going to see price repeat what it did on Friday, or it's going to break this level and continue to push up to the upside. That's what we're looking at right here. But yeah, last stuff is just kind of ranging. We got some slight moves going on, but right now price is just slowly following the flow naturally. It's not really volume in the markets right now. We can tell by how small these candlesticks are. Like, this is just price slowly, you know, moving and doing its thing. This is when we saw volume, right? But then it kind of came to a halt right here. And then again, because price is bearish and it didn't hit a level, it had to slowly trickle to that level, try to break, reject it, and now it's just chilling right here. So we could possibly see a sell set up here, but again, there's not a lot of volume right now. We might see that thing change in a little bit though. We got a new 15 that just started. We got a new 5-minute about to start in a little bit. Yeah, we're just patiently waiting right now. This is your first time on the channel, welcome. Appreciate giving this channel a chance. Go ahead and hit that bell and sub button, because we don't just live stream live trade every day on this channel, but we post weekly content as well. I'm gonna be posting the poll later on today, so y'all can vote for this week's video, because as y'all know, that's the new thing we're doing now. We're gonna have y'all vote for the video. I'm gonna give you a couple options. Whatever gets the most votes by like Wednesday, Thursday, that's the video I'm gonna post. But yeah, so be on the lookout for that. Last week's video was a compounding video. That's what won the votes. So last week's video, I broke down multiple ways how to grow and double your account in two weeks to a month. So if you haven't watched that video, make sure to check that out. It's literally my most recent video on my channel. Don't need to drop that link right now. GJ rejecting this level as of right now. So yeah, price is just still trying to make his mind up right here. So while GJ is doing that, let's see what these other try. I know I have an alert for this, but I still want to see what it's doing out of curiosity. Other charts are up. Let's try at this resistance level. Yeah, EJ is a bigger mess than GJ. My goodness. So this thing failed multiple times to break this level. So yeah, this thing is still very bullish. EJ. That thing just got stuck again. Level of traffic all last month. This was when September started, did this drop, and this is literally what it did all September. Just bounced back and forth and ranged. All right, and members, we went over this in, I don't know if it was Friday's live or Thursday's live, but we went over it in one of last week's lives. So make sure to watch last week's lives if y'all didn't. Y'all should definitely use the weekend to do that if y'all don't, if y'all missed the lives when they are live. The gold broke that level, so we're going to see how it holds this 15 underneath there. So we're going to keep this on GJ. Yeah, so we're going to keep these same charts up. Everything else kind of got some work to do. These are the ones closest to our levels and playing off our levels, so we're just going to keep these charts up right here. Gold's tempting, but I want to see it hold underneath this level. It did a nice drop, rejection. If I was to take a sell here, it'd be a super aggressive stop loss. If I was not to wait for this 15, this is a decent stop loss though. GJ looks like it's still trying. We got a couple minutes to the new 5-minute starts. Gold's kind of tempting. Like I said, I just want to see a retracement. Kind of just like, it's kind of like the same situation last week I had with GA and GN, how it literally tanked for like 2 weeks straight. Gold just tanked for a week straight, but like GN and GA, I think it was GN, that thing tanked for like 2 weeks straight. And I was like, I don't even want to mess with it till it retraces, because I didn't swing or hold my position. So I was like, if I was to enter, there's like a high risk that it could retrace on me off my entry or during my position. So we waited for the retracement. After that retracement, that's when we jumped into some more sells, made a nice lower high, a nice price going. But yeah, as we can see, your price literally tanked for a very long time. Only green candlestick was this one, but that was like a indecision wick, indecision candlestick. So I don't even count that as a a green retracement candlestick. So besides that one, that thing literally tanked. But again, the tanking needed to happen if price was realistically going to start the downtrend, let alone break through this mess of traffic. So price doing that made sense at the same time. And we did go for sales here, but again, I didn't hold those positions. So after price breaks a level, I want to see a retracement, which happened, a couple days later. Because again, like I always say, that you read the daily time frame the same way you read the smaller time frames. Only difference is instead of these being 5-minute, 15-minute candlesticks, the daily candlesticks. So that's the only difference. So some moves you're waiting for can take a couple days or something like that. And by moves, I'm talking about like retracements or higher highs, lower lows, things like that. But yeah, prices have pretty much been the same spot since we started the live. Like we started live at 3 o'clock. This was 3 o'clock candle. This dropped a little bit. GJ has literally been at this level playing since the live started. This is the 3 o'clock candlestick. Ian's did a nice slow move, but still kind of stuck, floating in the same spot. So yeah, we're just waiting on volume. So we might see some volume pick up in the next couple of hours. If not, we're gonna have to wait till New York. New 5-minute just started. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, y'all. If you're not following me on Instagram and TikTok, make sure to follow me on those. I post daily on both pages. I just posted a couple no, those weren't mini trade breakdowns, but I posted a couple videos last night on there, so make sure to check those out. Yeah, that thing's just playing around. This is also another reason why I'd rather wait for price to either break above this blue level or break below. Because again, like sometimes trading off the gold levels is okay, but when you have like a structure or the way price is looking right here, it's best because again, the way trading is, how you should go about trading, you want to wait for the best looking setups that give you the highest probability. You don't want to just jump into stuff and be like, if you ever looking at charts and like, oh, it can do this, and you enter a trade, that's kind of like rolling the dice. When you look for a setup, you should look for a setup, and when you about to enter, be like, yeah, I see it doing this, not, oh, it can do this, because okay, it can do that. Just like I can close my eyes, spin 3 times in a circle quick, and at the same time throw a bottle in the air, stick my hand out, and it can land perfectly in my hand and catch it. But what's the likelihood of that happening? You know what I'm saying? You got to think of the likelihood, right? I talk about the analogy all the time with the surfers. Surfers don't just jump onto their boards as soon as they see a splash in the water. They wait for the perfect wave, the perfect setup. And then on top of that, once the current comes their way, the wave comes their way, they don't fight it. They turn their back to it and let the water push them whatever direction the water already had in mind it was going to go. It's the same thing with trading. But yeah, we're just waiting right now. We're just chilling. This is also why I like the 15, because you can kind of see in perspective how things move and how things work. Like again with GJ, since the whole time we're on this live, it's been chilling at this level here. So it's not like, oh, we're missing something. Unless y'all trying to catch it's only 5 pips or 2 pips. You know what I'm saying? But I think most of us here are trying to catch a little bit more than 5 or 2 pips. So gold's dropping nicely. So we're going to see what this next 15 looks like. If we can hold this level, might go for a sell here, not against it. But this is the furthest price has gone. So it's going to be very interesting if it hits this level and rejects again, because that's also a possibility. Like I said, I really want to see retracement, but if we can hold this level, not against going for a sell here at the same time because it is bearish and is meeting my rules. But we do have news later on today at 10 a.m. then 11 a.m. as well. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens going into New York. That's for sure. Yeah, so we're going to see what this next 15 looks like. We got about 45 seconds. So gold can hold this level. We can go for something possibly. GJ just chilling right there. Yeah, I literally don't like anything else. It's a nice little gap there. You could try to hunt that. Yeah, even US30 is looking the same way. Kind of rangy right here, though. As of now, it's still treating as low as resistance. Got this retest. I already did a retest drop. I'm going to 5 minutes. Things are just ranging right now. Ian's struggling to break this level here, retracing back. Yeah, we're just waiting on volume right now. We didn't even see this. It's trying to push up and break that level, but it's not enough volume to break this level of traffic. So it's kind of just chilling here. Wouldn't be surprised if price tries to retest this level again. So again, game plan for GA is still going to be the same. Going to wait to see if price can break and hold as low as resistance, look for sells, or if price can break and hold above like 183.20. Treat that as support. We can look for buys right there. It's got a big level here to it would have to break to come back down to here though. Or now it's treating this as support. So it's gonna we're watching to see who's gonna treat this as support or resistance again. We got a few levels here. Just struggling to break this level of traffic right here as well. Gold looks like it's about to try to make a move though. Yeah, if we can break this low, we're gonna look for a sell here as well. All right, y'all. If y'all want to contact me directly, y'all can DM me on Instagram at playmaker_way. Y'all should see it on the bottom of y'all screen. I respond to all messages, and for those that don't have the Instagram, y'all can DM me on Telegram as well. How to DM me on Telegram? You hit that first link, you click right here. It's got my YouTube linked in Instagram. You click right here, you can be able to DM me on Telegram. Don't forget to submit the stuff for the giveaway that we're doing on Friday. If you're interested in learning how to identify these levels and mark up your charts like this, go ahead and hit the links in the description. Join the Advanced Play Signal Room. Now, what comes with the Advanced Play Signal Room, I can show you better than I can tell you. So let me pull it up really quick. But yeah, things are just ranging right now. We might see things pick up in the next couple of hours. If not, we're just going to have to wait till New York. But let me go ahead and pull up the Advanced Play Signal Room. Shout out to those still watching because, again, I get it. It's slow right now, but it ain't up to me. Like, we literally been watching the same screens, so, ain't nothing I can do about it. But those still watching, those are the ones I can tell. Either y'all are members or you're not members. That's how I know y'all actually are trying to learn or y'all trying to see how the charts move. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if y'all pay attention, but I be looking at the numbers in here, and this ain't no shade. It is what it is. But I know when markets are slow, nobody want to look at the charts. It's like, but that's not how it works. Like, trading is not like a regular job where you clock in, aka you wake up and go on the computer and then straight to business. With trading, you watching the charts. That's the you work. And you clocked in as soon as you open the computer, but that doesn't mean you're going to execute a trade as soon as you open the computer. And again, is it too much of a surprise markets are slow? No, because again, you look at last Monday, you look at the Monday before that. That's how the markets move. That's how the markets work. But let me go ahead. I'm trying to scroll up a little bit so y'all don't see stuff we're kind of in right now. All right. All right, cool. So what comes with Advanced Play Signal Room first? Let's go ahead and go back on. These things are still just chilling right here. Yeah, I like gold. We might mess with gold. All right, cool. And y'all got questions before I hop out? Drop them in the chat. You want me to look at any charts? Drop them in the chat. Have you entered in the last 15? Have I entered what? Yeah, you gotta be a specific, Bill B. I don't know what you're talking about. You just asked have I entered. I looked at a bunch of charts. One way to know if I'm in a trade is I'll either state it, especially by calling the free channel. One, you'll get the notification. I'll state I'm in the trade. And then two, a way to tell if I'm in the trade is if you see my stuff like this. You feel me? Now, as far as GU, I'm not in GU. This is just a trade idea. This was from Friday. I don't like holding trades over the weekend. Sometimes it works out in your favor, but I just personally don't like to do it. So I'm not in this trade right now. But yeah, trades I've been off the live. No. Me and members enter the trade. So like I said, if I enter the first trade of the day we're about to break that in. The first trade of the day is always going to the members. And then me and the members, we trade all 3 sessions. We trade Tokyo sessions exclusively with the members. So if I enter anything and y'all don't know about it, that's because it's a member only trade. But after that, I mean, if I enter stuff, I break things down on live. I break everything down on live. And if I enter something live, and if you'll get a notification on the free channel as well as I stated and stuff like that. But no, nothing's been going down. Like, you go look at any of the charts, price has been the same thing. Like, we started at 3 o'clock. Price has literally just been playing around here since the live started. Gold slowly making its way down. I might enter gold. But the way where's gold's at is meeting my rules, so I like the setup. But I want to see retracement first. So I might retrace going into New York. That's the only thing about gold. But yeah, besides that, I haven't really entered anything. I'm still waiting for GJ to break this level, hold this level of support. All these other lines, these are my levels I have marked off for my personal stuff. But when it comes to Advanced Play Signal, we trade all 3 sessions, Tokyo sessions strictly with the members. As you can see here, this was a Tokyo. Well, no, we scroll down. I think I need to scroll down one more time. Oh yeah, here it is. Wait, no. I think it was, here it is. No. I'm terrible with dates. I gotta get better with dates. Here we go. There we go. Here's a Tokyo session trade. So this is a Tokyo session trade from last week. But we trade all 3 sessions. So basically how Tokyo session goes, just like any other session, I go over the game plan. So you can see here, I was like going to be looking for JPY New Zealand sells. Ended up going for a New Zealand sell. But if you look at the date, the 27th during Tokyo session, 8:06 p.m. EST, you will see that the JPY pairs ended up tanking as well as the New Zealand pairs, but only took the New Zealand trade. Every trade, just like in the free channel, has a personal entry. I sell the TPs when TPs get hit. And then this trade specifically, I was, walking through it, basically explaining why we're looking at the setup and all that stuff. I was saying here, we're going to see if price can break these 2 levels to the left. Of course, price eventually broke those levels. Then I was saying we're going to see if we can hold it as resistance. Price eventually did hold that level as resistance. Then every day during New York session, I drop a New York price watch list. The New York price watch list goes over the trades we took during Tokyo session, New York, London session, possible setups going into New York. I don't just say we're looking for buys, we're looking for sells. Just like in the Sunday chart analysis, I break down why we're looking for buys, why we're looking for sells, and then I take a further step and say specific price levels we're looking for entries and exits at. I give my projections where I can see price go minimum and then on the extreme. So basically, it's like a further in-depth Sunday chart analysis, but I do that every day during New York session. Then I walk y'all through the trades. So I also respond to the videos, let y'all know like what went projected, what didn't go projected, and then I let y'all know like what's going on with the trades. Like right here, I was saying we got a lot of levels of traffic to the left. We're going to see if price today can break it or if it's going to reject and reattempt next week. Going to be looking for setups, but don't be too shocked if it's choppy. We got a lot of news popping off London session. And then we have exclusive New York live streams as well. So with this year, they've been focused during New York session, during the news events. Last year, they were during Tokyo session. And just like the London session lives, if you missed the live while we're live, they're recorded and posted in the channel so you can watch them when you get a chance. I recommend watching them as soon the same day, if not the weekend. Because if not, you're just wasting half of not half, but like a good chunk of what the Advanced Play Group has. But there's over 400 videos. Again, you have access to all the videos since the playbook started, which was a year ago, going on 2 years ago. So we scroll down, you can see we're in 2022. So you have access to all those. You also have the pin messages in here, the count size key to make sure that you're not taking any setups your account can't handle, or also make sure you're not over leveraging. Good example is, like I always like to say, US30. If you have a $100 account, you shouldn't be trading, US30. Then there's also the student and member group chat. I'm not going to really go in there because I got people's names and faces. But if we go into the free channel, there are screenshots of what goes on in the student member group chat. But looks like moves are about to pop off right now. So let me hold that thought really quick. It looks like charts are starting to try to do something. Oh yeah. It's like charts are about to try to do something. We got the new 4 o'clock hour about to start. Looks like SPX is about to try to do that move we're looking for. Yeah, so we're going to be looking at a GU sell. And it looks like SPX is trying to do what we was looking for as well. SPX got a little work to do before I want to go for a sell setup though. So I'm going to set this alert right here. Let me see what else is going down. Let's see. Yeah, the currency pairs are ranging right now. So I'm going to watch GU. But all the other currency pairs are still kind of ranging. But it looks like the futures and gold are trying to make some moves happen. So I'm going to watch SPX again. I like how SPX is looking. It's got a little bit of work to do before I go for a sell setup, though. I want to see it break this level. Looks like we might see some action pop up in a little bit. You're a new member? Okay, so if you're a new member, then what you need to do, if you just joined, are you the most recent person that joined, or did you join over the? It doesn't really matter. If you're new, this is what I need you to do. All right. So the first thing you need to do is go into the advanced play signal room. Click the pin messages until you see the student member group chat. Then read the rules and then join the student member group chat. Once you join the student member group chat, read the pin video, watch the pin video in the student member group chat. That's going to break down how to properly calculate your lot size to make sure you're risking the same amount every single trade. Because again, if you watch my most recent video on how to double your account in 2 weeks, one of the biggest components of being able to do that is making sure you're risking that same percentage each and every trade. So that's going to help you basically figure out how to calculate your lot size. That way you can risk the same amount, the same percentage every trade. And then after that, what I need you to do is, well, it depends on like what your experience with trading is. Like if you're brand new, message me because there's gonna be a couple of videos you need to watch so you can kind of make sense of what we talk about in the advanced play signal room. But if you're kind of like intermediate or like you have some experience trading, then you need to watch last week's lives. All right. As far as last week's, let me see if I can get the date right. It's going to be the one you want to watch from last week is the one on, what day was the 28th? Whatever day the 28th was. The 28th was, you want to watch the live from the 28th, so that Thursday. You want to watch Thursday's live, and then from there, explore and watch all the other lives, because those lives in the advanced play signal room, we go a lot further into depth and break things down a lot more in there. So that's the first thing you need to do. Don't just wait for signals. But as far as the signals, I don't repeat post stuff. So the free channel is going to have their signals, and then the signals exclusive for the members are going to be in there. So like I said, the trades in the free channel and the advanced play signal, those are trades I take. Now, if I take them all in one account or separate accounts, is a different story. But every signal I post is a trade I took. So the first thing you need to do is have your notifications on both the free channel and advanced play signal. And again, if I take a trade, besides trades taking my own, as far as signals, if I didn't call a signal, then I didn't most likely didn't enter anything. I do take trades on my own, but be on the lookout for signals. And then again, I dropped the New York price watch list. So in a few hours, I'm gonna drop that New York price watch list. So what you need to do is watch every New York price watch list, every message I send, every post. Make sure to read and watch that, because I'm never going to post anything for no reason. Again, these New York price watch lists, it's just like the Sunday chart analysis. I go over the projection where I see price going, explain why we're looking for buys or sells. And then again, if you just look at these videos, a good example is the one on Friday. All right. I posted, this is later what I dropped for the members on the New York price watch list for Friday. So you go into the free channel and then you go to Friday, this video, and then you look at how gold and SPX went. I can't remember the other charts, but I know gold and SPX for sure. And then GU also, if you look at GU, gold, SPX, maybe NAS100 as well. I literally said the price levels. And if you go into that Friday, all those went as projected. So watch the New York price watch list. Don't just wait for signals and stuff like that. Because again, I have certain rules for as far as I post a signal. So sometimes there will, and then also I'm not going to post, 20 signals a day. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of times some of those charts I go over, I might not post a signal for, but that doesn't mean it's not going as projected or anything like that. Because again, you don't want to take 20 trades a day. One trade, 2 trades is fine a day, especially because the way I trade all 3 sessions. So I'm not trying to go stupid with the positions. But, if you haven't met your daily goal or you missed a signal, stuff like that, definitely make sure to watch those videos, because again, those are going to kind of help guide you to look for some setups, high probability setups that can go your way in direction. But we got a new 4-hour we got a new hour that just started. So that's what you definitely need to do. Don't just sit there waiting for signals. You need to explore the channel, Watch the videos, especially the New York price watch list, because they're always 3 to 6 minutes long. They're not long. And again, I go specifically over price levels and stuff to look for. But yeah, price is just ranging right now. So SPX looks like it was about to try to do something, but it's still ranging. GU's looking kind of tempting, but yeah, literally everything's just ranging so far. So we're going to see what happens going pre-New York or New York session. But again, you watched the Sunday chart analysis video. We went over this. It's not too much of a shock. Be on the lookout, y'all, for the poll I'm dropping later on today, probably this afternoon, so y'all can vote for this week's video. If you haven't watched last week's video or all the other videos, I just updated my playlist, so things are a lot more organized, so you can check those out. And yeah, we're going to be done with that. We're going to be also, I'm going to be posting the YouTube member schedule as well, because we're going to be back at it with that as well. Again, there was some stuff I had going on last week, but we're back at it, business as usual. Again, if y'all want to contact me directly, you can DM me on Instagram or you can DM me on Telegram. And we're going to be back at it tomorrow, same time, London session, 3 a.m. EST.